ArtsConnect is a program that provides professional arts instruction for at-risk teens through in-depth artist residencies in Santa Clara County. Created in 1989 by Arts Council Silicon Valley in partnership with the Santa Clara County Office of Education, Santa Clara County, ArtsConnect has impacted the lives of thousands of at-risk teens in alternative schools and juvenile facilities. The following is an overview of the ArtsConnect program.
My words of advice for children in alternative schools, which we used to call during my era continuation schools, is to never give up on your education. I was 25 when I graduated from a alternative school. At first it's like a wow, I don't believe it, you know, you couldn't have come from an alternative school. And it's not until I dissect and go through the steps and lay out the plan, because to jump from, you know, teenage mom, high school dropout to now you're a judge, a lot happened in between.
Well, I see arts as presented through ArtsConnect as a very necessary social tool to help the at-risk students.
The ArtsConnect program started here at Arts Council Silicon Valley about 20 years ago, when then Supervisor Zoe Lofgren asked the Arts Council what it was doing for teenagers, particularly abused teenagers or the kids that were kind of being mandated by the courts to go to alternative schools. And at the time, the Arts Council really wasn't doing much of anything, and neither was very many other people. And so the ArtsConnect program got created from that suggestion, and it's been going on for 20 years now in the alternative schools of the County Office of Education here in Santa Clara County.
Well, Santa Clara County has had a strong commitment to the arts, but we've also had a very strong commitment to human services, and especially services for young people.
The ArtsConnect program got created from that suggestion, and it's been going on for 20 years now in the alternative schools of the County Office of Education here in Santa Clara County. It's often said that this county has 33 school districts. It really has 34. And the alternative schools are the invisible school district, and we are the largest arts provider of arts education activities to those kids in the alternative schools.
We got the inspiration really to combine our two passions of art and services to young people together, and to challenge the Arts Council to put together a program that would really help young people who were in the custody of the county. At that time it was the children's shelter, which is no longer used, but also young people caught up in the juvenile justice system. And it turned out to be a terrific idea, and it worked very well.
I started with ArtsConnect program of Arts Council Silicon Valley, I think probably in the mid-1990s. And I applied to become an ArtsConnect instructor and was accepted. When I was accepted, I went to teach in alternative schools and classrooms in San Jose. And I remember having gone into the Dartmouth Alternative School to work there. And that was a stunning experience.
So here's another example I really liked, because they actually used marbling. Okay, let's see. So the technique we're using today, well, We might come out like this, a little bit lighter than this, but it will probably look somewhat like this.
Your first experience with ArtsConnect and
Yeah.
marbling. What do you think about this process today?
I think it's pretty cool, like how they're teaching kids how to do stuff like this, and just making it like a new point of art, you know, a different way to look at it.
Have you always been interested in the arts?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Do you think it's important to have it in the schools?
Yeah, it's a new subject.
I'm Gertrude Turner, and I've worked with ArtsConnect from Arts Council Silicon Valley for probably 13 years now. And I'm a visual artist and do almost anything in the area of visual arts. I trained as an art teacher, so I ask the teachers what they want to do and try to provide that. Teaching is always a reward for me. I love seeing what the kids come up with, and I've never run into kids who don't have good ideas, new ideas, innovative ones, and for me it's a challenge to help them achieve those visions that they have.
Well, these kids are very expressive, and they have a lot to express, and often this is the first opportunity they've had to do that, whether it's in dance, or in music, or in poetry.
I fear nothing. I cook, I fry, I scrape, y'all cry. Night comes, street lights, and Santa comes, and I'm right before your eyes. It's funny, I'm not afraid of nothing. I eat bullets 'cause I save from running. I fear nothing. It's just a matter of time. Who dropped dimes? Court's coming and I'm running out of time. I'm fine. I'm just something that you can see in public. My life's on the line. I fear nothing. I'm a lion. Beware of the lion. It's a jungle out here. There's people dying, hearts beeping, no fibrillator. I'm not running. Why? I fear nothing. Another day, people pray, time to get my money straight. Got a lot of things, so it's time to start an early day. My mind speaks, my mind's weak. There's something I got, money something, but overall, I fear nothing.
My name is Susan Taylor Brown. I'm a poet and a writer. I've been writing all of my life. Been published for probably about the last 25 years. First experience with ArtsConnect program was back in 2001 at the old San Jose Community School. Some of the challenges of working with juvenile offenders is that poetry is a very emotional, personal topic, and these kids don't know me. And I walk into the classroom and I'm basically asking them to spill their guts on paper, and they've got absolutely no reason to trust me. They've got no reason why they should do this. And there's nothing in it for them because they're stuck where they are.
It feels good, like writing poetry, because I don't know, like, it helps me express myself, how I feel, like getting it out on paper. Like if I'm mad or something and I can't let it out, because in here you might get in trouble or something, so I just let it out on paper. Like when Susan comes, she'll give us a topic sometimes, and sometimes I'll be feeling a topic, or sometimes I'll just be mad and I'll just let it out, and then she doesn't hold it against me or nothing. She doesn't judge me by it. It's just like, oh, that's just how I'm feeling at the time. So it's more easier to let it out like that.
And so the biggest challenge is just trying to connect with them, to find something in their lives that I can relate to my life, and back and forth until they trust me enough to try just a little bit. And then what happens is, of course, once they start writing, they find out that it feels good to let a lot of that stuff out on paper.
When I first heard of the ArtsConnect program of the Arts Council Silicon Valley, I was very involved with an arts group. And so I recall that we would send teachers to teach the youth that were incarcerated at juvenile hall to dance. And I remember that it was through the Arts Council that that program came to be. And I also remember reading some of the letters that came from the youth that participated, so that I saw this program as giving the youth that were incarcerated an opportunity to just forget about their circumstances, to get involved with the dance, with the art.
At-risk students are very valuable members of our society, and based on my experience of being in the classroom with them, all they basically want to know is there somebody who likes me? Is there somebody who loves me? Is there somebody who will put up a wall and say, stop, this is the point where you stop, and I will guide you from that wall into something productive?
I see people that have a love and a commitment towards the arts as just being very well rounded and grounded people, and I love being around them.
At the end of the school year, participants in the ArtsConnect program get a wonderful opportunity to exhibit their work in a professionally curated show at a local museum. They're invited to a private reception and award ceremony held in their honor. Friends and family, as well as school officials and local dignitaries, are also in attendance to share in the proud moment. For an expelled truant or an incarcerated teen, positive acknowledgement for hard work and talent is a rare opportunity. The ArtsConnect program is successful because it provides at-risk teens with productive outlets for creative expression while boosting their self-esteem, confidence, and sense of community. The newly acquired skills they've learned in their visual art, poetry, dance, or music class will not only enable them to be more well-rounded students, but in the long run, productive and successful citizens.